Last time, we set up our silicon and graphite production. Let's go double check that before we move on to the next step in the process. Full, full, full. Cool. So this is good. This is all set up for the red cube matrices. What's the other thing we needed? Hydrogen. Right. And to get hydrogen, we need stuff. This stuff. Crude oil. So let's go collect a little bit of iron. And by a little bit, I mean like a lot. And a lot of steel as well. Our inventory is full, but we have an idea. We have a plan. Or I have a plan. You're just along for the ride. So we need to make at least one oil extractor. And from that oil extractor, we make oil refineries, which require plasma exciters, which require prisms and electromagnets. Electromagnets are over here. Put our copper away and collect some electromagnets from our storage. 8 of these should be good. Can I get one more of this? Yeah, let's make like 3 of these, and the rest can go into this. The other thing we will have to make as well are the matrix slabs. We can make 50 of them. Alright, well we only need like, let's make 30. That'll hold us till the end of time, probably. That should be good. Let's go back over here. Hopefully we can get this set up. While that's all doing its thing, I'm going to set up these miners. They can hook into this power, I think. We'll need a lot of belts for this. So the goal of this will be to resupply our coal, or our iron reserve, which is at 43k right now. So we'll pump it full with another 260k. That should be good for a little bit more. We've got our oil extractor. I saw some 3s over here, I think. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. This will be good. It's close enough by that it's a good starting point. So I'll put one here, and the way this faces is going to matter for me, so I'm going to put them all this way, I think. I've just realized how many belts we're actually going to need, and it's a lot. I don't think we'll do any of the processing over here. This is just to get the oil out of the ground, and then we'll actually process it in the main area over here. Then I don't have to string across like a stupid amount of other stuff. I guess while I'm waiting, I can come over here and collect a little bit more stone. Ooh, this will give me a nice pole. Something like that. Hey, this is like the pole of the world. Is this the North Pole? I'm not sure. Blue means something. So we've got 1 million copper left on this place, 2 million iron, 6 million stone, 8 million, almost 9 million coal. Crude oil is still great. Alright, we have belts yet? We've got belts. Okay, cool. So let's set this up. We don't have any power yet. At least start setting this up. Now there's a lot more crude oil on this place. So there's some over there. There's... let's fly up for a second. There's 3 more over there. That's it within range. So we could probably connect those as well if we need more. Not necessary yet though. Did I get any power generation yet? No, it's still... there it is. Okay. It's still in the queue. And I'm out of power. Nice. Can't wait for those mech upgrades. The red cubes make it so much better to be a mech. Like now it's like, oh, I'm out of power again. Guess my life sucks. Give me power. How's the grid doing? I'm sucking so much power right now. So over here we have no power. But I do have 15 wind turbines. We're gonna make another turbine nation. Can't wait till we have solar power. And we can just like make a line of solar across the entire world. And then everywhere will at some point be getting power, and we'll put it into an accumulator. Everything will be hunky-dory. 1 more turbine, there we go. Put a juice station here, and some more Tesla towers. 1 for you, 1 for you, and 1 for you. Crude oil on the production belt. Now we just gotta make the production belt go all the way over there. And I think while we're going over there, I think I'll use this area right here as like a production facility. I like how it kind of wraps around the edge of the planet. You don't really see that near the middle, but up here it's extremely obvious. I love it. And then over here, I've got this nice long strip of nothing. And it's pretty close by to this graphite. So I think along here we'll put the oil refineries, because they take up a bit of a weird structure. Just keep them kind of separate, but we'll follow this curve of the planet. Now the big thing about this is that it takes the crude oil, and it makes multiple products out of it. So you do need to set up some sort of sort system when you use the sorters to pull them out. So I've made it like this because I want to reuse this design in the future. So it looks a little bit grand in scale, and that's because I'm going to be using it in the future for something else. So I'm going to make it perfect this time, and then I don't have to make it perfect ever again. I think that's set up properly. So we've got oil coming in on the left side of these buildings, or I guess going out. Crude oil comes in the back, and then the hydrogen comes out this side. And it happens for each one of these. Then the lines on the end will go into some sort of storage. The refined oil will have to go into fluid containers. They stack pretty well, so I don't mind them doing something like that. I think that's how they work.
You built a storage tank. Is
A
more
storage
suitable for
tank.
storing. Once it has been removed, all the stored fluid will be devastated.
All the stored fluid will be devastated. Not lost, devastated. So this will hold the oil. And then the hydrogen, I think that has to stay in normal storage for now. Getting to the top end of my understanding of this game. For now, we'll put it over here. Maybe just have like a large line of storage over here. I do know that this stuff doesn't stack very well, so a lot of storage required. And I think this is just a belt feed right into it. Yes. Start, end, start, end. That should be a lot of storage for a long time. So I think that's good. Let's make one blueprint of this. I want everything from here over. 275 facility limit. Okay, let's try that again. We'll do just a small portion of it. And we'll name this oil refiner segment. Save blueprint. So now we've got oil refiner segment and steel smelter. Nice. All right. Well, without further ado, let's turn these on. Let's make some plasma refinery action. Last thing to do, belt feed it in. Now we watch the power go to 0. 8.5 per minute. Oh yeah, insufficient power supply. Yup, Turbine Nation is not strong enough. Okay, well, I guess we could try just hooking it to the main power and see if that doesn't destroy everything. One here, one here, one here. Alright, how are these doing now? Questionably powered. 100% with a star. Cool. I like it. So this is filling up the back tank first, and then it'll move forward. These we need to pull off the belt. But this is our hydrogen. We finally made it to Red Cube Power Land. I think we're ready. We just have to transport the blue cubes and the red cubes into one area. And by red cubes, I mean the hydrogen and the compressed graphite. Energetic graphite, sorry. Alright, let's get this set up. The hydrogen coming in over here. I've been thinking about this while I play. I think I'd much rather have like a big spaghetti road all the way across to the other matrix lab so it's on the same power grid as the other one. I think that's what we're going to do with this. Let's jump it over this line, down, all the way across here. Same with this one. All the way across. And I should probably stand beside one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna need way more of this, which means I'm gonna need way more iron again. It's like the running joke of this game. Once this section is done, I think I'm gonna go and like run over there and see how far this is actually gonna go. I guess I can go into this map. So this is where the oil is being generated. This is where the graphite is being generated. And this is where I want to take it. So we're basically going across half the world. Why? Got nothing better to do. So now we have this line pushing graphite across the world. And I guess we can set this one up as well, so that these don't fill up too quickly. So now there's hydrogen. Okay. Need to go stand beside my power station again. Do. And eventually I'm gonna need to put in more of these, like a lot more. Because those 3 oil refineries are supplying all of those, and it's still able to produce more. Alright. Start walking our little bots across. I don't know why I made it go all the way around. Oh, that makes me feel really dumb. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Oh wow, they meet up. That's so convenient that this was already built here. Don't look at the line being built right now. Drones, negative 480 kilowatts. Replicator, negative 240. So they take twice as much power as my replicator, and I can only generate 80 kilowatts. Interesting. Alright, so we need to go over here. Over here. Okay. We'll follow this coastline and then cross the sea. Here we go. Finally. We've crossed the ocean. So we've got the blue cubes here. Got lots of them. Probably gonna need more. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep this one set up. But I don't think we'll be using it. I'm gonna be doing stuff over here instead, I think. Just because this is where most of the stuff's gonna be coming in on, so might as well, you know, build something over here. Don't think we need extra space between them. So we'll do 3, so we'll do a 9 array just like the other one. You can always expand, and we'll do the same setup. So we'll have this like this, going into some sort of storage container system right here. And I know you need a lot of red cubes, so I'm going to make a big storage container system instead of the small one I usually do. And then we feed into this, like so. Give it power. I guess we need one more. Yep, right there. Cool. And this needs to come across. So we're going to have one belt that is right beside it, and one belt that is 1 block away. So we're going to be using 3 belts to feed this. The one will be for this one, and it goes straight in. So because it takes 2 of each to make 1, and this is 2 blocks away, it needs twice as much input to keep up with the one that's only 1 block away. So we set it up like this. There we go. That's our red cube production setup. Pretty cool. Already getting red cubes. Cool. We finally did it. 2.5 hours. Red cubes. Now the first thing that I want to do with these red cubes is get the... oh, where is it? Vertical construction. There it is. 400 of these, and I can just do it myself. So that'll just slowly tick down. Once we get that, this can become 5 tall. I think it's 5 tall. So it'll be more efficient for less space, which is why we built 30 of these matrices, because then on this side, I'm gonna have to get rid of this windmill. Turbine Nation might have to expand a little bit, so let's do that while I'm thinking about it. Turbine Nation setup. We'll just double check to make sure all the power is connected. Consumption is at half right now, which is really good, though I think we'll be turning on this one. So we might just juice out in a second. Produce blue. Cool. Produce. And produce. And produce. Here we go. How's our power consumption? We're ticking up. We are probably going to need to set up something. So we're going to get the blue line here. We're going to take it across. And let's see. I think over here is a good spot. Something like this. We'll just put it here for now. These belts are still handling it really well. Okay. So let's put in one more set. I know it's going to really start pulling once we get 5 or 4 on top. Don't need that there anymore. So I am keeping that in my head, but for 3, I think we can just do this. Produce red. There we go. Insufficient power supply. Good to see. So now we've got blue. Red is collecting. I need about 120 more? 120 more? There we go. That'll be enough for the manual research. Then we can finish that up. For now, let's finish setting up coal. I guess I could use this one. Yeah, let's use this one. It's closer by. We'll just double check this. This is all connected into this grid, which connects to Turbine Nation, which connects to this. Boom. Excellent. So now we're using coal. Ruining the planet. So now that we have the vertical upgrade, can we go higher? We can. We have the vertical upgrade. It should be enough for now. Let's just build this up super tall. And then on this side, we need to do the same thing. But we're going to be using blue and red cubes on this side, which is going to get complicated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to suck so much power. Now, Retro, you're saying? Why 2? Great question. Because there are still a couple recipes that take just red cubes. So I want to just power that by itself. That'll be this one stack right here that's separate. Something like this, and then like this. This feeds over here. So red comes in on this side, and then blue will come in on this side. Somehow. It's going to be a bit of a snaky mess, to be honest, but it's going to work. Eventually we won't need this tower, and then we can get rid of it. But for now, snaky mess. Just the way I like it. So we'll set up this one first. There we go. Now it's doing the hashing for us. Lack of matrix. Oh. Oh, they're eating it too fast. Neat. Oh. We're out of hydrogen. That's why. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we're at red cubes. Got blue. So let's finish setting this side up. Feed that in, feed that in. Feed this in. delete this entire structure because it's useless to me. Just using reds, but oh, it's just filling up the stack with blues. I gotcha. Cool. So I think we need faster belt? Oh no, we just need more on the belt. Let's put another one of these on. Let's do a triple. That should get past these two and let the third one have a couple. Though that is very bad because we're only pulling in like one every now and then from this side because we're out of hydrogen. So our limiting factor is now oil production. But we're out of time for today. Next time, we'll fix up our red cube construction and figure out our oil problem. Hope to see you then.